Hi friends, welcome to the most important topic of probability. This is very important for all competitive exams. In this video, I want to explain about introduction of probability and some terminology related to probability. For example, what is a random experiment and what is the outcome, sample space, sample point, event, probability, and what is the range of a probability, impossible event and certain event, mutually exclusive events, independent events, and equally likely events. Understanding the concept is very important. So it is better to understand all these things before going to actual questions in the probability. Let me explain with a very simple example. First, suppose I have created a folder in my laptop at desktop. Okay, at desktop I have created a folder in my laptop with a name S. What is the name of that folder? S. In this folder I have placed 6 cinemas, 6 movies. One is Bahubali. Second one is Billa, third one is Mirchi, and fourth one is Jalsa, and fifth one is Kushi, and last one is Vakil Saab. I have placed these 6 movies in the folder S that is present at desktop. Why I have chosen these 6 movies in my folder? Because my younger son's favorite hero is Prabhas and my elder son's favorite hero is Pawan Kalyan. Younger son name is Retan and elder son name is Devarchit. Who is the favorite hero of Retan? Prabhas. So obviously Retan wants to see which movie? Who is the hero? Prabhas. Prabhas movie. But they are unable to read the names because he is 3 years old and he is 4.5 years old. They don't know the names of those cinemas, names of those files to open. Just they randomly pick any film from this folder and then open. Before opening, they didn't know who is the hero in that film. After opening, if cinema is playing, then they will identify who is the hero. Now see, what is a random experiment? An experiment is a random experiment if it satisfies 2 conditions. First condition is it has more than one output. Output is nothing but outcome. An experiment is a random experiment if it has more than one possible outcome. Second condition is it is not possible to predict the outcome in advance. We can't say the outcome in advance. For suppose, see this example. First condition is it has more than one possible outcomes. See, in this S folder, how many movies are there? 6 movies. Prabhas movies are 3 and Pawan Kalyan's movies are 3. So, definitely there is not only one outcome, more than one outcome. So, first condition satisfied. It has more than one possible outcomes. For suppose if my kid wants to open any movie of Prabhas, there are 3 possible ways. There are 3 outcomes. So here it has more than one possible outcome. And second one is it is not possible to predict the outcome in advance. Before opening one of these cinemas, they don't know who is the hero. After opening only, they can say hero name. Yes or no? So it is not possible to predict the outcome in advance. So this is example for a random experiment. Let me explain with another example. If I toss a coin, there are two outcomes. One is head or another one is tail. What are the possible outcomes? Two outcomes. One is a head and other one is a tail. Any one of these two, not both. Okay. So here if I toss a coin, there are two possible outcomes. One is head and other one is tail. It is not predict the outcome in advance. After tossing the coin, after seeing the result only, I can say that is head or tail. Otherwise, I can't say before tossing. So, I don't know the result before I tossing. So, I don't know the result in advance. So, this is also example for random experiment. Tossing a coin is also example for random experiment. Other example is throwing a die. I think all of you familiar with a die. Die is a cubical object. It contains 6 faces. Each and every face has dots from 1 dot to 6 dots. 1 to 6 numbers. Okay. Throwing a die. There are more than one possible outputs, 1 to 6. And if I rolling a die, I can't say the result in advance. It may be 2 or 3 or 5 or 6. Any outcome from these 6. Okay, that is also example for what? Random experiment. Now coming to outcome. What is outcome? The possible output of any random experiment is called outcome. For suppose tossing a coin is a random experiment. What will be the outputs? Either head or tail. Okay. One outcome will be head. Other outcome will be tail. Next one is a sample space. The set of all possible outcomes is nothing but a sample space. See here S. The name of this folder is S. This is a sample space. In this sample space, there are 6 possible outcomes. There are 6 names of movies. Another example for sample space is tossing a single coin. This is S. S equal to H comma T. If I toss a coin, I'll get either head or tail. These two are possible outcomes. Tossing a coin is a random experiment. So, these two are possible outcomes of that random experiment. So, this is a sample space denoted by S. S equal to H comma T. For suppose if I toss 2 coins simultaneously, then what will be the outcomes? This is one coin and this is another coin. From this coin, I will get either head or tail. Again from this coin, I will get either head or tail. So, what will be the possible outcomes? H, comma, H, H, H. Okay, next H, T. Next T, H. Next one is T, T. All these possible outcomes placed in a set. So, this is called S, sample space. This is a sample space example for tossing 2 coins. When I rolling a die, then what is the sample space? S equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a sample space of throwing a die. And what is a sample point? Individual outcome is nothing but a sample point. Individual outcome present in any sample space is nothing but sample point. For suppose here this is a sample point. For suppose this is a sample point. Okay. Now see event. What is an event in probability concept? Outcome or a combination of outcomes is nothing but event. One outcome or combination of outcomes is an event. It is denoted by E. For example, see here, a die. This is a sample space. 6 possible outcomes are there. Event E is getting odd number. So, take odd numbers from this set. What are the odd numbers? 1, 3, 5. Okay, this is E. E equal to 1, 3, 5. See here, outcome or combination of outcomes. Here how many outcomes? 3. 3 outcomes are there in this event E. E is nothing but event. Event is subset of a sample space. Event E is always a subset of a sample space. See here, E is a subset of this sample space because these 3 outcomes came from this sample space, yes or no? That's why this is a subset of sample space. Now see the definition of a probability. Probability of an event equal to number of ways of an event can occur by total number of possible outcomes. For suppose, if I toss a coin, then I will get either head or a tail. How many possible outcomes are there? 2. Total possible outcomes are 2. And here, number of ways of an event can occur. Number of ways of an event can occur. Question is, what is the probability to get head while tossing a coin? Head. Okay, that is event. Getting head means only one chance is there, either head or a tail. So, 1. Number of ways of an event can occur is 1 by total number of possible outcomes means the outcomes present in a sample set. When I am tossing a coin, sample space, outcomes are 2. One is head and other one is tail. So 1 by 2 is the result. When I am tossing a coin to get head, probability is 1 by 2. Okay, number of ways of an event can occur by total number of possible outcomes equal to m by n. P of E. P of E equal to m by n. Probability of an event equal to m by n, where m is a number of ways of an event occurrence and n means total number of possible outcomes. Okay. And here P of E bar, probability of non-occurrence of an event, means here total possible outcomes are n minus m. Non-occurrence of an event means n minus m by n. That equal to n by n means 1 minus m by n. Here m by n is equal to what? P of E, probability of occurrence of an event. So here 1 minus P of E. P of E bar equal to 1 minus P of E. Therefore, P of E plus P of E bar equal to 1. This is very important. Probability of occurrence of an event plus probability of non-occurrence of an event is equal to 1. And the range of probability of any event is in between 0 and 1 and including means equal to 0 and equal to 1. Means here P of E or P of E bar less than or equal to 1, 0 is less than or equal to P of E less than or equal to 1. The range of any event probability is in between 0 and 1, including 0 and including 1. Let me explain this probability definition by using this sample space. In this sample space, there are 6 movies. Now the question is, find out the probability of selecting the movie hero is Pravas. Now see, number of ways of an event can occur means there are 3 outcomes. Yes or no? So, at numerator 3 ways are there. 3 outcomes are there of event. Then total number of possible outcomes are 6. These 3 movies are coming from this sample space. In this sample space, how many movies are there? Total 6. So 3 by 6. That equal to 1 by 2. Now coming to impossible event. What is impossible event? Let me explain by using this example. Now I want to select Ram Charan's movie from this folder, from this sample space. Is it possible? No, because there is no Ram Charan's movie in this sample space. So what is the probability of that event? P of E equal to m by n. So value of m is 0. Because there is no Ram Charan's movie in this sample space. By total number of possible outcomes. How many movies are there? 6. 0 by 6. That equal to 0. If probability of any event equal to 0, then that is called impossible event. Now coming to certain event. Now the event is select any movie from this sample space. Select any movie. So now P of selecting any movie. Okay, P of E equal to any movie means how many movies are there? 6. So I can select any one of those 6 movies. So 6C1 by number of possible outcomes are 6. 6C1 by 6. 6C1 is nothing but what? 6 by 6. That equal to 1. Now P of E is equal to how much? 1. This is called a certain event. If the probability of any event equal to 1, then that is called a certain event. Now see what is meant by equally likely events. For suppose I want to select Prabhas movie from this sample space. What is the probability? P of Prabhas equal to how many movies are there? Prabhas movies? 3. 3. To select only one movie, who is the hero? Prabhas. So 3C1. No need to write a 3C1. Directly write a 3 by total number of outcomes are 6. 3 by 6. That equal to how much? 1 by 2. Next, I want to select Pawan Kalyan's movie, another event. P of Pawan Kalyan's. Again, 3 movies are there. So, 3 by 6. That equal to 1 by 2. See here, P of Prabhas equal to 1 by 2 and P of Pawan Kalyan equal to 1 by 2. These two events value is same, 1 by 2 and 1 by 2. This is called equally likely. These two events are equally likely events. For suppose tossing a coin, getting head, P of getting head, P of H equal to, getting head, there is only one possible way, 1 by, how many possible outcomes? 2, either head or tail, so 1 by 2. And P of tail, 1 by 2. These two are equally likely. These two events are equally likely events. Next one is mutually exclusive events. See example, one throw of a die. One throw of a die. What is the sample space? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. A and B are two events. Getting even number is an event, that is A, and getting odd number is an event that is B. So in this A event, What are the numbers? Even numbers means 2 and 4, 6. And in this B event, 1, 3, 5. Getting even number is not getting odd number. And getting odd number is not getting even number. Yes or no? These are called mutually exclusive events. Two events cannot occur together. That is called mutually exclusive. There is no intersection path in these two sets. These are individual. This is A and this is B. There is no intersection path. These two are mutually exclusive events. First, suppose take another example. This is even, and here take a less than 3. So even means same set, 2, 4, 6. Here less than 3, numbers less than 3 means 1, 2. See here, there is a number in these two sets. So there is intersection path. Here this is A and this is B. There is intersection path because there is number 2 in this set and in this set also. So these two events are not mutually exclusive events. If any two events are mutually exclusive events, then their intersection is 5. Null. A intersection B equal to 5. This means probability of A intersection B equal to 0. If any two events are mutually exclusive, then intersection path is a null value. Then the probability of those intersection path is 0. Now coming to independent events. See, this is a container. In this container there are 6 balls. 3 balls are blue color and 3 balls are red color. Now find out the probability of picking 2 blue balls from this box or from this container. See, pick first ball and replace that ball and next pick another ball. Probability of B1, ball 1, probability of ball 1 and other one is probability of ball 2. P of B1 and P of B2. Now see how many blue balls are there? 3. From these 3 balls, I want to choose only one ball. How many ways? 3 ways. I can choose this one or this one or this one. There are 3 ways. So 3 by. Total number of balls in this container 6. 3 by 6. Okay, this is completed. After picking this ball to outside, again I am placing this ball in this container. Replace. So again how many blue balls are there? 3. So picking next to blue ball, there are 3 balls. So 3 by. How many total? Balls 6. 3 by 6. So here P of B1 and P of B2. 3 by 6 and 3 by 6. This ball 2, picking ball 2 is not depends on this ball 1. So these two are independent events. See next one. Pick and pick. First of all, pick blue ball from this container. 3 by 6 is a probability. After picking, I am not placing that ball again into that container. So, remaining balls are how many balls? 5. And blue balls are only 2. From these 2 balls, I want to pick another ball. So, 2 chances. 2 by how many total balls? 5. Here, B2 is depends upon B1. These are not independent events. First one is independent events. Second one is not independent events. I hope you understand all these things. If you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. If you understand this concept, please hit the like button and subscribe. Share to your friends. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.